Welcome back. I am super excited for this video because I picked up the All I Ever Wanted palette from Unearthly Cosmetics, and let me just say these shimmers are so freaking special, and I cannot wait to show you how I created this look and how I created the next look. If you guys are interested, then just keep watching. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Heather. I love all things makeup, especially colorful makeup and indie brands. And if you guys love those things too, I really hope you will subscribe. And don't forget to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. Unfortunately, my voice is still so raspy, and it's getting better, but not quick enough in my opinion. But let's talk about the All I Ever Wanted palette. So I forgot to print out like the price and all that info. So I'm just going to pop it up here on the screen in case you guys are interested in picking this up. But if not, maybe you're just here for some inspiration either way. But this palette is so packed with like so many different special shimmers. It's so freaking beautiful. You have 12 shades. There are multi-chromes, duochromes, holochromes. This holochrome is stunning. And just, it's perfect. I am so excited to have this in my collection. And I'm even more excited to show you guys the looks that I created. But if you haven't picked it up yet and you decide you want to, you can use my code. It is AOML and it will save you 10% if you do use it. I thank you because it is affiliated. And I will have it linked down below in my description box along with everything else I wear in both looks. I hope you guys enjoyed the swatches and everything. I think they are so stunning, and I wanted to show you them in low light and like regular lighting as well. I think they are beautiful. But with all of that being said, let me go ahead and get you guys zoomed in, and we're going to get started with look number one. I'm back and ready to create another look. This is actually probably the first one you're going to see, and then you'll actually see the first one as look number two. I know it's confusing, but I had to leave yesterday and I didn't have time to do the intro or the outro because I was running late as usual. So that's why I'm kind of doing it a little backwards. But for this look, I want to use the Don't Be Jelly and the Spring Magic for the mattes. I can't do a look without mattes, but I really want to dig into the blues on this palette and then one of the blues on this one and the purple. I really wanted to play with the shades on this side for this look. This holochrome is freaking stunning, but I'm going to go ahead and get my brushes ready and then we're going to get started. Actually, I need a pastel purple too, so I'm going to go into the 1964 palette as well. These palettes are the ones that made me fall so in love with Unearthly Cosmetics, but let's get started. So, no surprise, I'm going to do another two-tone look, but I want to start out with the Don't Be Jelly palette, and I'm going to go into the shade here called Sea Star. This palette is freaking gorgeous. I had FOMO over it for a long time because when it first came out, I couldn't afford to pick it up. And when it restocked, I bought it immediately, and I'm so glad that I did because I love it. But I'm going to just press the purple in the inner corner. And this is just a small shader brush from Moda. I like the shape of these types of brushes because it helps like keep the shadow more precise, and then you can use something a little bigger to like blend it out. I just like the look of that a lot. But next I want to play with some of the blues. So in that same palette, I'm going to pull out the shade Lagoon, and I'm just using that larger shading brush from Glamlight. And I'm going to press this out here. Blues and purples are some of my favorite shades to work with. So I'm really excited. It's really pretty. So pigmented. I know this isn't really about the mattes, but I can't help myself. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the lower lash line with that small shader brush. I'm so tired of my voice being so raspy. I can't wait to get it back. The concert we went to, which I'll talk about in the next look, was really fun, but it was so freaking hot. I was miserable. Now I'm going to clean off this brush and go into that blue shade, Lagoon, and place this out here. Now I'm going to go in with a blending brush, and I'm going to go into the 1964 palette and pick up the shade 1313. And I'm going to use this to slightly blend out this purple. The shade is still like so vibrant. Then I'm going to go in with my large blending brush from Singe, and I want to pick up this shade here called Breezy. I've not got to play with this palette nowhere near enough. I really would like to do some reels with it, but I have like 10 palettes in my collection right now that I have not done reels with yet. And that's just the new ones. But I'm just blending out the edges, and then I'll go back through with that other blue shade and deepen it up. The shimmers in this palette are just freaking stunning too. Like so beautiful. But now I'm going to go back in with that large shader brush and go into this shade right here. And I just want to deepen this up. I'm actually running late again today. We have a birthday party to go to. I'm always running so late. So I'm trying to kind of like hurry with these mats and not take as much time on them as I usually do. So that's it for the mats. It was relatively quick, but I'm going to just apply some NYX glitter glue, but I only want to do a thin layer, just enough for it to stick to. So I'm going to start out with this shade here called Siren. It's like a multi-chrome that shifts like from deep purple to blue, like a cobalt blue. It's so freaking pretty. But I just want to put this out here on the edge. Such a gorgeous shade. I'm a sucker for a blue, you guys know. Then I want to, let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of Angel, which is that beautiful hollow chrome. Oh, so gorgeous. I'm going to do this just right on the edge. Just bring it in at an angle. Then I want to go into this gorgeous multi-chrome called Twinkle. It is so freaking beautiful. Twinkle is like the perfect name for it as well. But, oh, it's so bright. So beautiful. This might be my favorite shade in this palette. It is so freaking beautiful. You guys will see once I show you that up close. I'm going to take some of that same shade on a small pencil brush, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner and a little down here on this lower lash line. This shade is stunning. I think it is my favorite. Can't really see it, like my lights I think wash it out, but it's like a seafoam, gold, pink, purple. It's so pretty. You can kind of see it there, but it's even better than that in person. It's so beautiful. I'm going to go back into Don't Be Jelly with a pencil brush from, this one's from Sigma, but I want to take a little bit of Sea Urchin and just slightly deepen up this outer corner. But that is it for this eye look. I think it's freaking stunning. I'm going to go do the other eye off camera and finish up this look. So I am back with the finished look, and I think it's so beautiful, so reflective. I just freaking love that inner corner and front portion of the lid shade. It is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I picked this up. In my waterline, I am wearing the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Crybaby in the front portion. And then I did Prance in the outer portion. And I think it turned out really, really cool. I can't decide which look I like more. So you guys are going to have to watch look number 2. And then be sure to let me know what you think down below in the comments. I am so excited to dig into this. It's so freaking beautiful. And I'm excited to show you guys the shade in this palette. There's one shade that is like a remake. It was from another palette. I believe it was from the So Strange or Strange and Unusual. It was from So Strange, but it's the shade Unusual. That's how I got that all mixed up. But these are the first palettes, the 3 that were in this set that I actually tried from Unearthly. And those are the palettes that really made me fall so in love with this brand. And that shade specifically is in this palette right here. She reformulated it, so it's even freaking better than it was before. And you best believe that that's the shade I'm going to be playing with in this look. But I need mattes. I cannot live my life without matte shadows. So I'm going to dig into these 2 palettes. This is one of their newer releases, the High Temp. This one I got in PR, which was so exciting, but it is freaking stunning. I have tons of videos on this here on YouTube and on Instagram, not videos. I have tons of looks, but I've played with this palette so much. But I also want to dig into this one as well. This is Fall Magic, the remastered version. I do not have the original, unfortunately, but this one is freaking gorgeous as well. So I'm going to run through the mattes real quick, and then we will get down to the shimmers. I'm excited. And I know I'm like 10 shades darker than I was in my last video. I self-tan because we're actually going to a concert. I'm super excited about it. There's going to be like O-Town. I'll pop up a picture here, and a bunch of other people, and one of the guys from NSYNC. But I'm really excited, but I'm also very, very running late. So I have to try to hurry. So to start this look out, I want to dig into the Fall Magic palette, and I want to dig into this shade. It's Forage. It's so beautiful. I love how like grungy it is, but I want to, I want to press this in the inner corner. I just love that swampy color. So freaking beautiful. And I'm just like kind of building that up in the crease. And then I'm going to clean off that brush. I didn't even mean to use this one. Like I said, I'm in such a hurry, so I'm freaking scattered. But next, I want to dig into Bright from the High Temp palette. Now, if you pick up this palette and you don't have all of these other ones, you can just, go through your collection, find what colors you like if you want to recreate this. But because the video is mostly about the new All I Ever Wanted palette, but I do really love these ones as well. Now I'm going back into foliage though. And I love this grunginess. It's freaking stunning. And I've been wanting to play with these palettes. Okay, now on the outside half, I really want to do some pinks because this shadow has like it's like yellow, the most beautiful shade of yellow, but it has like this pink orange flip to it. Stunning. But let's see which ones I want to go in with. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick with the High Temp palette because the two pinks that I was looking at, they're like almost exactly the same. So for this, I'm going to go into the shade Burn here, and I'm just cleaning off this brush. You guys are watching these videos with my raspy voice. I truly just love you for sticking it out with me. Like, I don't have a voice and I could barely film. Now we're going to a concert. If I didn't already have the tickets, I'm switching on over to a large blending brush. This is going to be a cool combo, I think. That mustard with the pink. It's not a mustard, it's more of a swampy green. And then you have like that bright yellow inner corner. I like pulled out all my palettes and was like digging, trying to figure out what combo I wanted. There's some gorgeous shades in that palette. It's a beautiful hollow chrome I cannot wait to dig into. But now I'm just blending all this out. Now I'm going to switch back and over to that original brush. And I want to deepen this up. I'm going to actually use this small shader brush and do the same exact thing down here on the lower lash line. Now I'm going to switch on over to that shade Foliage or Forage. Yeah, Forage. I don't know why I said foliage. I mean, it kind of looks like foliage. It's going to be another one of those trust the process combos, but I think it's going to be good. If you guys watch my video with the Gourmand Girls Peach Perfect palette, that last look, I really did not think it was going to turn out well, like that combo, but I ended up loving it so freaking much. I think it was so freaking stunning. And then I want to go into a little bit of warm on that large blending brush and just dust this over the edge. I wish I had a shade that was like more of a brighter pink. Actually, I'll dig into the original So Strange palette, and I'm just going to go into the shade Miss Argentina on a large blending brush. Look how freaking pigmented that is. Yes, that took it to where I wanted it. I might add some more darkness to the outer corner, but first I want to do the shimmers and see how it looks. But I got a new tube of NYX glitter glue. Thank goodness, because I was out. I'm just going to put this on the lid, and then we're going to dig into that shimmer. Oh, I'm so excited. But there's some beautiful like holochromes in this palette. tons of multi-chromes, duochromes. It really is a special shade kind of palette. Definitely makes the higher price tag make a lot of sense because these shades are really expensive to formulate. But this is just stunning. I wish I could make it look on camera the way it looks in person, but you can see some of those flips. But I'm going to go into Unusual. So excited about it too. And I might use my finger for this. Yeah. The texture of them feels so nice and smooth. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can see like the flip yet. I might have to just wait until like I show you guys the close up. This is like one of my favorite shades in my whole entire collection. It's so freaking beautiful. I think this looks freaking stunning, but now I want to go back in with that pink shade, this one, Burn, and try to build up this outer corner. I'm going to use one of my brushes from Singe Beauty. Oh yeah. I used my finger and I tapped a little bit of the shade Fiery, like in between, and that really amped it up even more. That is so stunning. But I'm going to go do the other eye off camera, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. And I also might put something in my inner corner, but I'll have to wait and see. I am back with the finished look, and I think it's so freaking cute. So I put on my ABH liner in the shade Muted Mauve. It's so tiny. I need to get another one, but I topped it with my lip gloss in this shade Pollen from Unearthly. This is almost out. I'm going to have to buy another one. I freaking love it, and I think it looks so freaking cute on my tanner, deeper skin as well. But we have to talk about this eye look. This eye look is so freaking stunning. I'm so excited to have this palette. I cannot wait to create some more looks with it for you guys. This shade Unusual, like I said, it is one of my favorite shades in my whole collection of all time. I think it's truly freaking stunning, and I love everything about this eye look. It's like dramatic, but it doesn't have the depth that I usually put into my look, so it's fun to try something different. I think it's just super freaking cute. I love it. But in my waterline, I've actually mixed two liners. I use the NYX Epic Wear in the shade Cosmic Yellow. I need to go look up these liners and find some more shades because they are awesome. But I topped it with the shade Frost, I believe, from ColourPop, which is like a neon, and it looks really, really good. But yes, I cannot wait to play with this again. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think of this look. So as for this palette, I love it so much. I've had so much fun playing with it. It's so reflective and beautiful. Each one of these shades are truly just so special, and I feel like this adds a lot to my collection. So I'm super happy that I picked it up. If any of you guys picked it up, let us know down below how you feel about it. We would love to hear from you. And I think it's stunning. I love Unearthly's shimmers so much, especially these special shades. But so far, out of the ones I've used, I think Twinkle, this multi-chrome, is so beautiful. It's my absolute favorite. But Angel was beautiful as well. And, I already told you guys how much I love this shade Unusual. But yeah, I'm just super happy to have it in my collection. But let me know down below which look was your favorite. And if you do decide to pick it up, you can use my code. It is ALML, and it will save you 10%. It is affiliated. So if you do use it, I really do appreciate it. It really helps me out. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And until next time, bye.